How to use Sprite2D node in Godot. When you've got your own scene, let's click here on the plus icon, and here we will need to find Sprite2D. The node has been added on the left side, let's click on it, and on the right side, let's focus on the inspector. Here we've got the texture. There's lots of many variants to pick from, but for this tutorial I've prepared some images that we will use. They're in my assets folder, and for this one I'll use box. Simply drag it and drop it on the texture. And the box appeared in our game. Let's click on one of the corners and scale it up. And we've got an issue with the aspect ratio. And to fix that, before unclicking the mouse button, simply hold shift and then scale it. That way you will keep the aspect ratio of the original box. Let's move it here. And on the right side in the inspector we can click on the offset. The small cross in the center of our box is the anchor. And here in the offset we can move the image without moving the anchor. But let's reset it. Clicking here on the revert arrow. Below we've got flip H. We'll use it to flip the image horizontally. It's very useful when your character moves from right to left and you would like to change the direction that he's facing at the current moment. And you can do that with the GD script. Simply use flip_H and then set it to true. Of course you can do the same with the vertical axis. And I bet you noticed that my image is on pixel art, but it's kind of blurry. And to make it sharp again, we have to go to the project in the left corner, project settings, and here scroll down to rendering, textures, and from linear you have to change to the nearest. That way our image is sharp again, no matter how much you scale it. Sprite2D inherits the properties of Node2D. And that means that we can use transform to change its position on the X and Y axis, rotate, scale, and skew if you need it. And to get back to the default settings, simply hit the revert arrow. Sprite2D is often used with other nodes like collision shape 2D, but more on that in the next video.